County High School for the game between the North Paulding High School Wolfpack and Paulding County Patriots. Here the Wolfpacks has their starting lineup. Number 1, Jace White. Number 3, Devin Harris. Number 10, Chase Noonan. Number 12, Solo Obier. Number 15, Quincy Jackson. That'll be your starting lineup for the North Paulding Wolfpack. Now as the crowd's already starting to rev up and get ready for the Paulding County Patriots announcements. As they're standing, the student section standing up. Hear this crowd going crazy. Number 10, Michael Hiphill starting at guard. Javante Williams, number 11, second one to call out for Paulding County High School Patriots. Number 23, Dana Middleton. Comes out here, this crowd goes crazy as he's a favorite. They're looking for a lot out of him tonight. Number 5, Malachi Townsend. Jack, I had the privilege of coaching him in the 6th grade league. He sprouted up and filled out good.
He's a good-looking kid, too.
Rashawn Davis, number 32. They count on him a lot in the middle here. So that's your Paulding County starters. Patriots starting as they come out to get their final words from the coaches, shake hands, and the referees come out to take control of the floor.
Well, okay, Mickey, we're here at Paulding County High School for tonight's boys game between Paulding County and North Paulding. Paulding County girls won the girls varsity game. So we're ready to go here. Davis is going to jump against number 15, Jackson. Ball's thrown up. Davis wins the tip. So Paulding County's got the ball. Hemphill with the ball out front. Hemphill looking across, come across the middle court. He does. Over to Davis. Davis looks, tries to get number 5, Townsend, to break. Davis drives, misses, rebound by number 1, White. White with the ball over to number 3, Harris. Harris out front looking. Harris gets the ball to number 12, which is Oakland. 15 shoots from downtown, hits a 3. That was Jackson hitting a 3-pointer from downtown. Davis in the middle, rebound. Jackson knocks it out of his hands, comes the other way for North Paulding. Jackson loses it. He kicks the ball, so it'll be Paulding County Patriots ball going the other way. North Paulding leading 3-0. Paulding County gets the basketball. Number 5, Townsend into Hemphill. Hemphill's the number 1 point guard for Paulding County. He's out front, looking, calling the play into Davis. Davis gets the ball, looks, goes right, goes left, gets it tied up. Number 12, Overton. Number 12 ties it up. It'll be North Paulding's ball going the other way, Mickey.
Yeah, both teams here, Jack, are coming out to a man-to-man with a help man-to-man. So they're coming back on the defense. Number 3, Harris brings up for North Paulding, coming across the center court. He's met by number 10, Hemphill. Passes the ball over to 12, back to 10 at the top of the key. Back out wide to Harris. Harris pops. That was another 3-pointer. Hemphill comes across half court. Awful close to the line. He bounced the dribble through his leg, comes back around, passes out to 11. 11 puts up a 3-pointer, comes off the rim. Harris gets the ball, drives down the right-hand side, puts it back out top to Jackson. Jackson over to Obiker. Obiker over to Noonan, who starts to drive in, puts it back to Obiker. Obiker drives, swatted down by Townsend. Back out, but White comes up with a rebound. Takes it back up top to Harris. Harris doing some dribbling, comes back down wide to Noonan. Noonan drives in center, dumps it over to 1, who drops that back to Harris. Harris puts up another 3-pointer and
North Paulding's hit 3 3-pointers here. 5:51 to go in the first quarter. Paulding County hasn't scored yet. 23 drives in, gets it knocked away by number 3, Harris. Harris comes down the middle with the ball for North Paulding. North Paulding shot 3 3-pointers and hit all 3 of them. Here we go. Overton out front. Over to number 3, Harris. Harris with the ball. drives, shoots, misses. Rebound number 5, Townsend to Hemphill. Hemphill going the other way for Paulding County. Oh, number 20.
Got away with a travel, but he throws the ball away.
23, Middleton travel, but he didn't get called. Throwed the ball away. It's North Paulding's ball, Mickey.
Harris is taking it, coming up the right-hand side of the court, looking at coach for the play to be called. He's got the play. He's called it out. Coming up, met by Hemphill at midcourt. He comes across midcourt now, and he sits back again to try to get some motion, gets a screen coming in. Plays off the screen, comes out wide. He's low, picks up his dribble. They have him trapped in the corner. He passes off to 10. 10 turns for a jump pass, throws out instead. Noonan threw out to Obier at the top. Obier over, back over to Harris, who's popped for two three-pointers so far. 15 takes it back out to Obier up top. They got some motion. He's going in for a drive. Gets an offensive charge. That was Middleton set up and took the charge. Townsend throws in to Hemphill. Hemphill's walking up, hollering out his offense. He's met at midcourt. Again, as I said, they're playing a man-to-man. Hemphill outdoes him, comes in for a layup off the side.
Makes it 9-2. North Paulding with 4:25 to go. Overton gets the ball into number 3, Harris. Harris drives, gets it taken away by Townsend. Townsend gets it to number 11, Williams. Williams looks and comes back out to Hemphill. Hemphill out front with the basketball.
Got a little pushing going on between 11 and 15 from Hemphill and Parche. Got a loop pass over to Davis. Davis power dribbles, comes down through the center, puts it up in there and sinks it for his first 2.
It's 9-4 now. So North Paulding scored the first 9. Paulding County scored the last 4. So here we go. Harris into number 1. White drives in, throws it out to number 10. Number 10, which was
Noonan.
Noonan hits a 3 right there, makes it 12-4 out of bounds. It's out of bounds. It'll be Paulding's ball.
Noonan rushes over and steals the ball in the air, but while he jumped, he ends up landing out of bounds. So it ends up going to Paulding's ball. Paulding County calls a 30-second timeout.
Paulding County here trailing 12-4, 3:36 to go in the first quarter. Mickey, it's been a very fast action game here for both teams. Paulding's defense is trying to keep up with North's three-point shooting. North Paulding's hit 4 3-pointers here so far tonight in the first quarter. We may be looking at a school record here before this night's over with. All right, Paulding County breaks their huddle. North Paulding's back. Mickey Skelton, 3:36 to go, 12-4 North Paulding. It'll be Paulding's ball on the side.
Townsend takes it out of bounds. He sets up. Look, there doesn't seem to be any format of a type play. They just come up, matched up man-to-man, and then ran. Hemphill cuts down toward the basket, takes in, drives, throws down his shoulder, doesn't get called for it, puts the ball up, rebounds, passes back into Middleton. Middleton gets it stripped from his, or that was Brown, I'm sorry, gets it stripped out of his hand. Paulding County ball under the basket, Paulding County's basket. Hemphill take it out of bounds. They got a line set up. Throws into Willingham. Willingham out top to Javante Williams. Williams sets up an offense, goes cross dribble, step through the center. Oh, ends up with a foul before on the floor before the shot. Number 10, Chase Noonan, his first, team's second. Be Paulding County's ball under the basket. That foul was on the floor before the shot. Hemphill has the ball, turns back and looks, throws out to Brown. Brown puts it on the floor, comes up top of the key. Looks pass around, goes back to Hemphill. Hemphill backs off, allows set up. Willingham takes through the center, gets fouled as he goes up for his layup. Shot did not go in. So foul is on number 3, Harris for North Paulding, his first, team third.
Willingham will go to the line, Mickey, with 2 attempts here. With 3:11 to go, 12-4. North Paulding leading. Willingham misses the first one. He gets one more. Willingham at the foul line. He's probably the shortest player on both teams here. He's a point guard or an off guard. Shoots the second one. It's up. Good. He hits it 12-5. Harris with the ball out front down to number 10.
Noonan cross dribbles, comes up for the layup. Gets a foul as it goes up. The shot is not good. Call's going to be on Middleton. Willingham, I'm sorry.
That's his first, team's
first.
Number 10, Noonan, goes to the line to shoot 2. Shoots the first one, misses it. Here we go. He's going to shoot the second one now. Number 10, Newman goes to the line, shoots, misses, rebound, number 1.
That was White. White gets it up to Obier. Back over to 15, Jackson. Jackson dribbling, tries to drive, back up to Obier. Obier looks, he goes in, dribbles, drives in. Townsend puts it back out, knocks it out.
Number 10, Mickey, hits another 3.
At Noonan.
They've scored 15 points, all of them been on 3-point shots. That ball goes in by number 11,
Brown.
Williams.
That was, Williams.
Williams hits the bucket. Number 3, Harris to White to number 15, Jackson. Jackson gets it off to Opier, and Opier is fouled, so he'll go to the line. Let's see who the call is on.
That was on Brown, number 21. Middleton and Davis are back in now as Brown goes out for Paulding County.
Well, it wasn't a foul, Mickey. Was it? Yeah, it was.
That was a foul.
Okay, it was a foul. North Paulding's got the ball. North Paulding's hit 5 3-pointers. That's all they've got.
Noonan throws the ball in, comes up top to Harris. Harris backs off, allows the offense to set up again. He goes to fake the drive, cross dribbles, comes over the left-hand side. Obier takes it back to the center, passes it down to Pass the ball down to Harris, who took a shot, missed. Davis for Paulding County comes up with the ball, passes to Hemphill. Hemphill's dribbling across half court, met by Obier. Throws out to Willingham. Willingham takes a look at the defense, passes over wide to Middleton. Middleton passes back to Hemphill. Hemphill drives through the center, puts it in the air, misses. Davis gets it, rebound, misses, comes back, shoots again. It's blocked by Obier and Jackson for North Paulding. North Paulding has the ball. Number 3, Harris, across half court. Okay, that's the first three-point shot Harris has missed. It went over. Paulding County rebounds. Hemphill throws to Davis. Comes off Davis' hands, out of bounds.
Be North Paulding's ball with 1:32 to go, winning 15-7. Harris with the ball on the right side. Coming up slow. Harris is coming up, setting up the play. Harris throws to Opier. Opier to number 10, Neham. Neham to 3, Harris. He misses. Pushing on number 23 for Paulding County. That's Middleton. That's his first. All right, it'll be North Paulding's ball under their own basket. Number 25 comes in for Opier.
Each team with 3 fouls.
It's Carson. Carson comes in, gets the basketball down to Harris. Harris out front, shoots a 3. Harris hits another 3, Mickey. North Paulding has 18 points, all of them on 3-point plays here. North Paulding, Willingham drives for Paulding, misses. Rebound number 15, which is Jackson. Jackson gets it up to Harris. Harris gets it down to number
Noonan.
10.
Number 25, first shot as he comes in. Carson, is that a 3? That was
yes,
a 3-pointer
that was a
too?
3, Mickey. North Paulding is setting it on fire. They've got all 3-pointers in this game. Leads 21-7.
4 different players on those 3-point shots too, Jack. Comes off comes off of Middleton's hands. Back down with North Paulding.
Harris with the ball.
Back to
Jackson. Jackson out front. Davis guarding him. Jackson drives on Davis, gets it off to number 1. Number 1 misses. They're still intact, all 3-pointers. With 10.9 seconds to go, North Paulding has not hit any shot except 3-point shots. They're leading 21-7 with 10.9 seconds to go. North Paulding to throw the ball in. Number 3, Harris out front, looks, dribbles, drives. He's fouled by number 10, Hemphill. No, wait, let's see. He's calling it on number 2, Willingham.
No, he said 10. He said 10.
Oh, did he? Okay, number 10, the foul's on number 10.
His first, team fourth.
All right, North Paulding got the ball under their own basket with 6.6 seconds to go. 25 Brown gets the ball into number 10, Newham. He drives and misses. Willingham rebounds, and nobody scores. So North Paulding finishes the first quarter scoring 21 points, all on three-point shots, Mickey. How many different guys hit those three-pointers?
That was four different players with those 7 shots.
Wow. So they've scored 21 points on 7 shots, and they lead 21-7 here to start the second quarter. Paulding County trails 21-7. It will be Paulding County's ball to start the second quarter.
Both teams are huddled up. The coaches they're discussing their strategy. Paulding County's standing. Coach Cayetano in the middle. North Paulding had a seat. Their coaches sat down talking to them, keeping them. So tell them just stay calm and stay with the game, the format that they're going.
Well, if they keep this up, three-point shooting, we'll have 150 points in this game at the rate they're going. I mean, we got 21 the first quarter, and they're just getting warmed up here. All three-pointers, no layups, no foul shots. They haven't hit anything but three-pointers.
They threw up 8 three-pointers and hit 7 of them, Jack.
Wow. That's got to be a record. I don't know. We'll have to check on that.
Paulding County ball at half. Townsend throws into
Williams to Hemphill. Hemphill to bring it across. Hemphill looks, drives around number 5, throws it over to number 23. He misses. Davis gets the rebound. Back to Williams. Williams out front. He looks around. Williams with the ball over to number 10, Hemphill. Hemphill to Davis. Davis goes in to shoot. Calls a foul on 12. It'll be 12. The foul's on 12.
Number 5,
calling it on
Jackson.
5, Jackson. That's his first. All right, Hemphill to throw the ball in for Paulding County to number 5, Townsend. Townsend lays it up for the first 2 points of the second quarter. North's got the ball. They're under a full court press. 25 Brown, 25. He's knocked out by Townsend. It'll be North Paulding's ball under their own basket.
That was Jacob Broom, had that ball knocked out. He had to pass. Carson has the ball to throw it in, throws it in over to Harris. Harris looks back to Carson. Carson dribbling toward the top of the key. Backs out on the right-hand side to the back to top. Back over. Harris puts up a long downtown three-point, misses.
Townsend to Williams. Williams with the ball driving. Williams misses it. Rebound North. Number 3, Harris with the ball to number 5.
Jackson.
Jackson with the ball, excuse me. Overton out front drives and walks. It's a great walk, but he did good. So it's 21-9 here, Mickey. 6:57 to go. It's a pretty fast action game. Hemphill going to get the ball here. Hemphill gets the ball, goes across the center court, looks to Townsend. Townsend with the ball out front to Williams. Williams looks to number 23. Middleton drives, throws it to Davis. Davis makes the bucket. North Paulding with the ball, 21-11. Number 11, Williams, gets called for the foul, Mickey, on the play. Is that their 4th or 5th?
His first, team's 5th.
Team's 5th, so they're having a wholesale change on North Paulding's side. Number 1's coming back in, White. So now it's White, Carson.
Carson throws it into Jackson. Jackson brings it across half court, slowing it down to give it time to set up. Carson cuts across the backside. Puts the ball up. This comes down with, Williams. Williams gets the ball, throws it into Davis. Davis misses his first jump shot and throws back up for his layup. 32, Davis puts it in for 2. So now that's six unanswered points by Paulding County, from Paulding County making the score now 13-21, North Paulding Wolfpack's way.
So North Paulding had 7 three-pointers in the first quarter. They've hit nothing here in the second, Mickey. The score 21-13 with 6:17 to go in the game. Paulding County's been coming back with Davis under the bucket, hitting a few layups there. North Paulding has not hit any layups this whole game. So they've hit only 7 threes. They're going to bring it in. Number 10 will bring it in. Newham brings it in to number 15, Jackson, to Carson. Carson throws it. I think we got a foul here. Let's see what to call it. 1-1-11. That's Williams. That's his second. Number 25, Carson, to bring the ball in for North.
Next foul will be the bonus for North Paulding.
Number 3, Harris, comes back in from Carson. Number 12, Overton, to bring the ball in to Harris. Harris dribbling out front with the basketball. Looks around. 15, Jackson with the ball out front. Jackson drives, throws it over to number 10. Number 10 out to number 12, Overton. Overton out front with the ball.
Paulding County's gone to a man-to-man. They push this. Towns is out. Good footwork. Ends up comes up with a jump ball over with Jackson. So it'll be North Paulding's ball.
Well, Mickey, we just got a score in from South Paulding. It's the girls' game at South. They're tied, New Manchester and South, 44-44 with 1 minute left in overtime. Number 3, Harris, misses the shot. Rebound by White. And Harris gets it blocked out of bounds. So
Middleton blocks that shot, knocks it out of bounds.
North Paulding's ball under their own basket.
Noonan's got the ball out of bounds. He throws into Harris. Harris dribbles, drives in on the baseline, goes up for his free throw, but the ball's knocked out of bounds by 2 by Davis as well as Middleton. Be North Paulding's ball under their own basket again. North Paulding, again, there's no real setup for a. Harris gets the ball, puts it up for a three-pointer. The heat from his three-point shot seems to have cooled down for him.
Infield to Townsend. Townsend shoots a 3, misses. Davis tries to put it in. Rebound by we got a foul on something reaching in. Number 23, Middleton reaching in, Mickey.
That'll be his second, team 7th. So we'll go 1-1.
1-1 here for Paulding, North Paulding. Here, they may get to hit their first point of the half with 5:17 to go. They have not scored this quarter. They scored 21 unanswered points there, all 3-pointers, and Paulding County is now back 21-13. He shoots the first one, misses. No.
Oh, it bounces in.
He finally hits the foul shot, so they're now at 22.
So he's hitting 33. He's 1 for 3 on his free throws, coming up for the 4th one here. And he sinks the second one, switches it. The ball comes in for Paulding County to Hemphill. Hemphill's coming up on the right-hand side. Goes a dribble between his legs, crosses half court, takes it back to the center, throws over to Williams. Javante Williams picked up his dribble, throws back out to Middleton. Middleton throws over to Townsend, just outside the three-point top of the key, goes to dribble, mishandles the dribble, gives the ball up, turnover to number 3, Harris. Harris takes it across half court. He's met by Williams, who's doing Harris goes in for a layup, but he's fouled by number 11.
Williams, that's his third, isn't it, Nick?
It is. That'll be his third.
Be Williams' third foul here. Number 2 coming in the game for Paulding County.
That'll be Willingham.
Number 10 goes to the line, 3 for 2 shots, hits the first one. That's Harris. He hits his first shot, makes it 24-13 with 4:49 to go. And Williams has to take a seat with 3 fouls here in the second quarter. Harris at the line for his second shot. It's up. No good. Rebound Paulding County.
By Davis. Davis gets it out to Hemphill. Hemphill comes up the half. Right-hand side, comes across the center, tries to throw it into Townsend, throws the ball away to number 1. White steals it, throws the ball to Harris. Harris trips, falls, gets called for traveling. It'll be Paulding County ball under Paulding County's goal.
So Hemphill to throw the ball in, Mickey. Paulding County calls a timeout here. Paulding County calls a timeout. The coach goes out to the middle of the floor to meet his 5 players. We're trying to figure out if he's got a full timeout or not. Full timeout. Full timeout, Paulding County. So they're going to take it to the bench. Both teams are on the bench now, talking it over.
No, North Paulding's taking the court back again, so. Jack, I think there was some miscommunication on the Paulding County side there as to where there was no setup for it looked like any inbounds play. And then there wasn't any movement. You had a count of 3 before they ever broke. And then when they broke, they were covered. So Hemp Hill had to call a timeout. So now North Paulding's out there anxious, showing they're ready. So the coach is out there giving some last-second instructions as to how they want them to set. So Paulding County starts to come back on the court now. They're walking back under their goal. Toward their goal. To Willingham, looks like he'll be throwing the ball in. Oh, psyched me out. He stood still now. 32 Davis comes in to throw the ball in under their goal. Referee hands him off the ball, passes over Hemp Hill, drives through the center, bounce pass to him. They've got him trapped in the corner, and they now have a hole, get a foul called. Looks like number 15 on North Paulding gets the call. That'll be his first, team
Jackson.
5th. So it'll be Paulding County ball still on their side of the court. Townsend gets the ball from out of bounds. He throws into Hemp Hill. Hemp Hill turns, puts the ball up to Middleton. Middleton passes back to Hemp Hill. Hemp Hill moves toward the top of the key. Still slided a little bit on the left-hand side. He goes to drive to Townsend. Townsend outside 3, throws into Middleton. Middleton up for 3, swishes the 3. North Paulding throws the ball in. Paulding County's got a press going. They pass. They break the press, but then Hemp Hill steals the ball on a wild throw, wild pass. Ball over to Middleton. Middleton throws the ball back to Willingham, misses, gets a back court as it goes across half court.
So it's 24-16 with 4:01 to go in the first half here at Paulding County.
The North Paulding ball just over the half court line on the North Paulding side of the court. Throws into Harris. Harris throws back over to Ober. Ober takes a look. He's dribbling. Passes over to Harris again. Harris does a triple threat. Throws back over to Noonan. Noonan back out to Jackson. Jackson over to Ober. Ober drives in on the baseline. Miss. Got a jump ball as he capped this over. So it's going to be Paulding County's ball. Willingham, number 2. Kind of walked off like he thought he was about to get the foul call on him, but he blocked the shot. Hemp Hill has the ball coming up on the right-hand side, now moving toward the center, approaching the half court. Obier meets him at half court. They're over to half court on the left-hand side. Hemp Hill drives, goes down the baseline. Number 10 swats the pass down from those Noonan. Noonan gets it, takes it over half court, back over to Obier. Obier drives down toward the right-hand side, passes into one, and throws back out to Jackson. Jackson dribbles out instead of taking the shot. Back over to Harris. Harris taking a look, puts the ball on the ground, gets a screen by one. White. Harris takes it back out to the top of the circle. Back over to Jackson. Jackson down, throws it in Obier. Hemp Hill steals the ball. Is able to hold his pivot foot down, throws it to Willingham. Willingham over to Rush. Rush just took it across half court. Gives a loop pass to Davis. Davis takes it. First shot misses, then taps it in for 2.
So 24-18 here with 2:44 to go. Paulding County coming back. North Paulding's had 3 points total this quarter. And the coach calls a timeout here with 2:36 to go. It's 24 North Paulding, 18 Paulding County.
Yeah, that was it was getting close to the count of 10, and they still probably had about another 8 feet to get it over the goal or over the half court. And Paulding had a good trap going on. North Paulding calls the timeout. They marked full, but he's still standing, talking to his players. Coach hasn't taken full advantage of either full timeout that's called. Paulding 1, North Paulding the second one. Still got the time. It'll be North Paulding's ball at half court. They haven't had the first horn yet, so now Paulding County comes off the bench. The coach gives the last bit of instructions. They take the court. 2 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in half. Scores 24-18 North Paulding's way. North Paulding's ball at half court. Noonan takes the ball, throws into Harris. Harris goes down the left-hand side of the court, gets a screen in from White. White pulls off the screen early, though. Pass over to Ober. Ober's got the ball. Gets a screen in from Jackson. Jackson gets the ball back, thrown behind to him. 3-point. Swishes the three.
Mickey, they hit another three. That's 8 threes for the game. They got 27 points. 2:12 to go here. Number 1, Rush with the ball out front. Rush looks. Davis gets it in the middle. Davis drives. Oh, blocked by number 15, Jackson, and they call a foul on him. It was a great block, but he evidently got him on the arm, so Davis will go to the line to shoot 2.
His second, team 6 for the half. Yeah, I saw the block too there as Randy Riggs comes in from the backside, said he didn't see it. And what I saw was the block. So Davis sinks his first. 22 returns into the game. Broom for North Paulding. Davis gets the ball, takes 3 bounces, 3 dribbles, puts the ball up, misses the second shot. Townsend comes down with a rebound, throws the ball up, misses. Davis misses, puts it back up, then he misses that offensive rebound. 25 passes into number 1 for North Paulding. North Paulding misses the layup. Davis comes down with it, throws out to Rush. Rush taken through the center. Now comes down the left-hand side of the Paulding County side of the court. Throws out to Townsend. He puts it into Davis. Davis puts it in. Got his 2, and he's fouled. Number 1, White. That'll be his first. Team 7. Davis got the 2, and now he gets to shoot for the 3rd.
So with 1:37 to go here in the first half, it's 27 North Paulding, 21 Paulding County. Davis shoots the first, misses.
White gets the rebound, throws out to Kaysen. Kaysen coming up the left-hand side, now moves to the center, crosses half court, throws over to White. White back to him, now over to Noonan. Noonan's taking a drive, he gets it open, passes it back out. He passes that out to Broom. Broom puts up a 3-point, comes off the side of the rim, the backboard, misses. Comes back down to Rush with Paulding County, takes it down, throws it over to, throws that back out to Middleton. Middleton takes a shot, misses. Townsend comes down with the rebound, goes to shoot, gets it blocked, comes off his knee, goes out of bounds, North Paulding ball.
So Paulding County's in a full court defense here, Mickey, full court press with 1:07 to go, 27-21 in the first half. Number 3, Harris throws the ball in. Harris gets it back. And number 10 going down court.
Number 1, Rush. Rush blocks that out of Noonan with a clean block.
He was going for a layup, and it got blocked right at the goal. 12 Overton out front to Harris. Harris drives and shoots, misses, rebound by Davis to Hemphill. Hemphill going up the right side, Mickey.
He does a little back dribble, sets back up, takes drives, throws out to Middleton. Middleton puts the ball up, 3 points.
So, Mickey, we're going to have a close one here at halftime, 27-24, 38 seconds to go. North got the ball, driving to the bucket, misses. Rebound number 1, Rush on the far side, going up the right side, Mickey, with 28 seconds to go. Davis gets the ball out to number 10, Hemphill. He drives, kicks it off to number 1, Rush, and it gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be Paulding's ball with 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Trailing 27-24, Paulding County with the ball under their own basket.
Again, Hemphill has it under his basket, throws it into Rush. Rush turns around, looks at Davis, and looks like get 22 and 12. 23 with double foul. 23 in Paulding County. Makes his 3rd, number 12, Ober. His 2nd offsetting fouls. Apparently they get a little physical away from the ball. Both coaches pull the players out. They sub them. 17.8 seconds remaining. It'll be Paulding County's ball under their goal again. Hemphill takes the ball out of bounds. Gets for the break. Everybody moves, throws it into Davis. Does a power dribble, pulls back up to Rush. Rush puts up a 3-point. Just misses off the top. Townsend gets the rebound, puts it right back up in the air for 2. Ball was quick to Kaysen. Kaysen down here, throws it back into Harris. Harris comes in, puts it to White. White throws up a short shot, misses. Halftime score 27-26 North Paulding.
Mickey, it's been a pretty fast action half here. The score 27 North Paulding, 26 Paulding County. We've got 10-minute halftime, so I'll let you get all the statistics and give it to the folks, and we're on 278 to mix here.
Well, we're coming up with a 26, like I said, 26-27 North Paulding's way. Paulding County was able to close that gap with a 19-6 run in the second quarter compared to their 21-7 run in the first quarter. In fouls here now, we got them spread out throughout for North Paulding. Jace White with 1, Harris with 1, Jackson 1, Noonan 1. Beaubure and Quincy Jackson's got 2 apiece. Paulding County, now they've got Hemp Hill and Willingham with 1, and Brown with 1. Then Javonte Williams and Middleton each holding 3. This will come across the top. White. Couldn't read my own handwriting, Jack. Harris comes in with 10 points out of the first half. Noonan comes in with 8 points. Quincy Jackson with 6. Isaiah Carson with 3, bringing up their 27 points. Now we got for Paulding County, you got Willingham. He's got 4 points. Townsend's 4 points. Hemp Hill 2. Javonte Williams 2. Middleton 3. Davis 11 points, bringing theirs to their 26. Now Jack has been a quick-paced game up through the first half of this. Each coach has called timeout twice. Well, actually, no, they had a full timeout come back up. Yeah, that's right. 2 full and 2 30s on each team. So when they return, they'll have a 30 and 2 full timeouts apiece. You got Paulding County's dance squad out, or stomp squad out now. They're showing the rhythm. Got the crowd, the student section rised up, watching attentively.
Well, Mickey, I just got a score from South Paulding High School. South Paulding girls are playing Manchester in the first game, and in the second overtime, the score's tied 46-46 with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go.
Minus the overtimes, Jack, in the first overtime it was 44-44, so that's a low scoring on the halftime, or the overtime, but that's still with a healthy scores out of. You wonder where the defense was on both sides.
Yeah.
But now this is as you hear the student crowd, maybe as they're raised up for the stomp team as they're getting their rhythm, their dance down. Jack again is saying here, this has been a fast pace. North Paulding started off, it was hot with the 3 points, making 8 out of was 7 out of the first 9 3-point shots they put up. And then they seemed to cool down, only making 2 of the 3-point shots, and they put up about 4 or 5 in the second quarter. Paulding County's answered back with just solid middle play. Davis came to light in the second quarter, got himself open, was able to get the offensive rebounds, put them back up.
How many points does Davis have here in the first half?
He's got 11 of the 26 in the first half.
Well, he's definitely a strong potential in the middle. He is so big and physical. He's done a good job in there getting rebounds and tapping them back in.
Yeah, Quincy Jackson on the first quarter shut him down. He was able to get in close to him, so Davis wasn't able to turn around. He wasn't able to make that power dribble either. When he made the turn, he was turning right into him, Jack. So it's not a. But the second Davis was able to make some adjustments, and he got just a little bit of spacing in between him. Was able to go up hard on him. Isaiah Carson came off the bench too for North Paulding. Put a 3-point in. He's also been beneficial he's got quite a few rebounds, and he's done quite a few assists.
So North Paulding's got 8 3-pointers, and 5 different guys have hit them. Is that correct?
4 different guys.
4 now, or is it 5?
It's 4 different.
Okay, 4 different people's hit 3-pointers. But they went up 21 to like 11 by hitting the 3-pointers. Never did hit a layup or a foul shot. Then they finally broke the ice and hit one And then they hit another two-pointer, and then the three-pointer to put them at 27-26 here at halftime with 5 minutes to go before we start the third quarter. Randy, you going to go to some music?
Like I said, we're going to listen to the music that they're playing for the Stomp Squad as they exit the court. This is Randy Riggs, Jack Daniel, Mickey Skelton on 278 The Mix. We thank you for being here with us tonight at Paulding County High School. Scores 27-26 as North Paulding High School Wolfpack leads Paulding County Patriots. It's hot in here. Randy Riggs was coming up asking if it was him or it was hot in here. Randy Riggs definitely isn't the hot one, so it must be hot temperature-wise in here. You got the boys are coming back out of the gym or out of the locker rooms now to get their warm-up shots. About 2 minutes remaining before we start over. The referees are set up at mid-court watching both sides. North Paulding came out quick and hit the floor hard. Paulding County seems to be a little bit more at ease or lackadaisical. I don't know which way you want to explain or describe that. There are a few more folks here for the boys' game than what there was for the girls. It's been a loud crowd, but not a rowdy one, so it keeps the boys up, playing good sound, hard basketball. Okay, as we come down to a minute and a half now before we begin the second half. Again, just a recap for Paulding County High School here on 278 The Mix with Randy Riggs, Jack Daniels, and Mickey Skelton. The Paulding County Patriots are hosting the North Paulding Wolfpack. North Paulding Wolfpack leads by 1 with a score of 27-26. Now this comes after a first quarter 21-7 North Paulding's way. North Paulding had 7 3-point shots the first quarter. Paulding County answered with a 19-6 run, bringing the score back to what we now currently have starting the third quarter at 27-26 North Paulding Wolfpack. Both teams have Paulding County has six different athletes scoring, while North Paulding has four young men that scored. Here's just going to be Paulding County's ball at half. As we begin the third quarter. Nope, it's going to be North Paulding's ball. Set up, so it'll be referees got in position, giving the ball out of bounds to Noonan. Noonan throws back into Harris. Harris takes it at half court as he starts to steps, throws it over to Jackson. Jackson stutter steps.
All right, buddy.
As he goes to dribble, passes over to Harris, who drives the baseline for two.
So North Paulding scores the first two here of the third quarter.
Unforced turnover there as the Paulding County throws the ball a little wide, a little deep, goes out of bounds. Noonan for North Paulding will be taking the ball out, throws over to Harris. Harris coming up the right-hand side of the court. He takes a look. Obier takes a look, moves to the left. Ball's thrown to Obier on the left-hand side. He's checking the center, comes back over to Noonan. Noonan turns, throws out to Harris. Obier cut through the center. Nothing open, so he threw out to Jackson. Jackson over to White. White drives the middle, goes up to shoot. The ball was capped, jump ball now. So it should be Paulding County's ball.
Paulding County's ball under North Paulding's basket. 7:20 to go, 29-26 here, Mickey. Hemphill coming across midcourt.
He crosses midcourt, met by Obier, and he's trapped, goes to be trapped by it. Davis gets the ball, puts it up, lays it for two. Ball's thrown into. They've got Harris trapped. We get a jump ball. It'll be North Paulding's ball at their goal. Paulding County's going into a press. Looks almost like a diamond in one. Or two. Gives a long pass thrown over to Jackson. Jackson comes down with the ball, turns on Davis, takes the ball up, shoots. Davis gets a hand on it. Middleton comes down with the ball. We got a foul at half court.
Fouls on number 1, White, Mickey.
Well, I thought he was down court here, but that's all right.
That's who he called it on. So Townsend throws the ball into Hemphill. Hemphill with the ball in the backcourt, dribbling around, setting up the play. Hemphill comes across center line, Mickey, and Davis is right in front of the foul line, looking to get the ball so he can drive. He backs down on the left side. Hemphill over to number 11, Williams. Williams with the ball drives. Williams goes up and knocks the ball out by number 15, Jackson. So it'll be Paulding's ball under their own basket. Paulding County's ball under their own basket. Nobody wants to bring the ball in for Paulding County.
Yeah, okay, now they set up a fence, picket fence up at the free throw line. Hemphill cuts around, goes through the middle. Middleton come through the center, couldn't hold on to the ball. Jackson comes up with it, bounce passes it over to number 10, Noonan, who lays it up over Davis.
He has a great soft shot on the layup. That was a beautiful play. 31-28 with 6:11 to go here in the third quarter. Hemphill out front, Mickey. Hemphill still dribbling over to number 11, Williams. Williams looks over to number 23, Middleton. Middleton drives, starts to shoot, hands it to Davis. Davis puts it in. 31-30 here, 5:53 to go. 15 Jackson with the ball, gets it stole up out of bounds. Williams grabbed the ball, which was a great steal, and then went out of bounds with his foot.
Well, Paulding County set up that press, and that's like I said, if it hadn't been for that step out of bounds, that had that turnover. You got it, Jack. Go ahead.
Number 3, Harris with the ball out front. He looks down in the corner to Jackson. Jackson looks around, throws it back to number 1 over to Jackson. Jackson drives, starts to go. Number 1 tries to, can't because of Davis all over him. Davis is all over him. He gets the ball, gets foul on the play. Number 12 goes to the line to shoot 2.
It'll be by Townsend, number 5 for Paulding County. It's going to be Townsend's first, team's first for this half. Over 12 goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Over takes him 3 dribbles on a practice dribble, spins the ball, bent knees, come up, swishes for his first free throw.
32 for North Paulding, 30 for Paulding. Williams comes out and Townsend comes out. here.
Got Middleton and Brown came in for him for Paulding County. Ober turned his head as the referee went to bounce the ball. He's got it. He's taking him 4 dribbles this time, bent knees, ball's in the air, and off the front of the rim, bounces to the backboard, comes back, Davis's hands. He gets it over to Hemphill for Paulding County. Hemphill's come to the center. He's coming up toward half court. He's cross dribbling back over. He's crossed over half court. He's met by Harris. Harris is there staying pressured on him, keeping the ball out. He's not close enough for the 5 count yet. Passes down to Davis. Top of the key, back to Hemphill. Up at the top of the circle at midcourt. Throws over to Middleton. Middleton's looking for Davis. Davis isn't open. So he throws it back to Willingham, back to Middleton. Middleton puts the ball up. Comes off the side of the rim. Noonan comes down with the ball for North Paulding. Dribbles out of it, throws out to Jackson. Jackson goes to drive, throws it outside to Harris. Harris puts his 3-point up.
So Harris is still hot with the 3-pointers. How many is that for him?
That'll be his 4th 3-pointer for the game. Middleton drives through the center and gets him 2 for Paulding County. Jackson's got the ball, throws it back down to Harris. Harris is out in his zone. Jackson takes it, drives down, throws out to White. White drives through the center, pulls back up, passes out to Jackson. Jackson on the outside, drives baseline, comes into Davis. Gets Davis off his feet and jumps right into him. So that'll be a foul on Davis, which will be his first, team 2nd for the half.
Ball under the basket for North Paulding here. North Paulding has the ball under their own basket. In number 10 to throw the ball into number 15, Jackson. Jackson out front, drives, throws up a shot, misses off of 23's leg, right to number 12, Overton, and it's Paulding County's ball going the other direction. So Paulding County will get the shot here, get the ball 35-32 with 4:09 to go in the third quarter. Number 10, Hemphill with the ball out front, looks down, looks, throws it over to Willingham. Willingham drives, throws it to number 21.
Which is Brown. Then number 10, Noonan from North Paulding knocks the ball out of bounds. So it'll be Paulding County ball under their goal. Brown takes the ball out. As he gets this, Paulding County looked almost setting up like a box, but then it was just real loose. Number 1, White, deflects the ball over to Jackson in. Ball's on the ground there, picked up by Ober over to Noonan. Noonan passes the ball wide to Harris. Harris puts up a 3-point, nowhere close. Ball comes down, Noonan comes up with it, passes back out to Jackson. Wide over to Ober. Ober drives through the middle, and we'll get a blocking foul that's going to be on Paulding County.
Number 21, Brown. That's his
second
foul. And number 12, Overton, will go to the line for 2. With 3:36 to go, the score is 35 North Paulding, 32 Paulding.
Overton's 1 for 2 for his free throws right now, so he's got a chance to raise his. Nope, apparently it was on the ground. It wasn't on the shooting foul. Ball's thrown into Harris. Harris has got the ball outside on the right-hand side. He goes to dribble. Through his legs twice, spins back over, throws over to Carson. Carson saves it from a back court. Goes to Noonan. Noonan out wide to White. White's called for traveling. Be Paulding County ball. Townsend's going to get the ball and throw in to. Well,
Mickey, I thought Jackson come across the center line and the ref didn't call it. He was right there, but he didn't call it. So.
Hemphill has it now, coming across his over midcourt with Harris on him. Hemphill's throwing up to Davis. Davis grabs it to alley-oop, puts in for 2. Paulding County's got the press on again. He's coming up over at half court, comes across, gets stopped at the first. Townsend steals it. Townsend's going up, and he has dunked it.
So North Paulding is now trailing by 1 point, 36-35, with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Paulding County takes its first lead by Townsend stealing the ball, going for the bucket to put them up 36-35.
Look up, I see Townsend's parents up here in the stands. I didn't know who was jumping higher, Townsend or his mom.
That was a pretty good dunk by Townsend. That was a statement Paulding County was trying to make there. They're now ahead for the first time tonight. They were down like 12-0 at the first quarter before they knew what was happening.
And it's got the student sections up and getting a little louder now. You got the cheerleaders. They finally woke up, so they're doing a little stomping. Section we're in, they got excited over that dunk. I don't blame them. It was pretty.
That was a beautiful dunk. It'll be, let's see, North Paulding's ball now. Under Paulding County's basket. Looks like Paulding County, Mickey's going to come out in a full court press. They're fired up right now, winning the game 36-35 with 2:50 to go in the third quarter.
The ball goes into Jackson. Jackson turns and throws to Noonan, who takes it cross court. There's a beautiful pass over to White. I don't know why White didn't finish it off, but he bounced past it to Albee, who missed it and went out of bounds. Paulding County ball. Hemphill's got it, coming up toward half court. Looks over his coach to see the play. Crosses half court on the right-hand side, throw to Willingham. Willingham loop passes to Townsend. Townsend drives in, gets capped by Noonan. Paulding County ball. They're setting up. Townsend will get the ball out of bounds. Ref passes to him. He goes to count to 5 out to Hemphill at the top of the key. Up the circle, half court. Hemphill starts his dribble, passes over to Willingham. Willingham dribbles over toward the center of the court. Bounce passes to Middleton. Middleton sees an opening, doesn't take it. Throws out to Willingham. Willingham's up for 2. Throws short. Townsend deflected the ball, but Noonan comes down with it. Pass to Ober. Over to Jackson. Jackson crossing half court down to Harris. Harris throws back over to Ober. Up at 3-point. Runs over Willingham. Gets an offensive foul. Makes his 3rd for North Paulding. 2nd for the half for North Paulding. Be Paulding County's ball. Townsend gets the ball, throws it into Hemphill. Hemphill again is taking his time as he steps up to allow the offense to set up. Comes across the left-hand side, loop pass to Davis. Davis steps up, but White intercepts it, passes out to Harris. Harris drives, comes up, and he goes for 2. Now we get a foul that comes across. White, number 5. Come off with a push-off foul. That'll be his 2nd. That was after the play. No, I don't see he didn't call the technical. Crowd's asking for it, but of course he's not getting this. He's talking, the refs are talking it over right now. North Paulding seems to be setting up a little bit like a picket fence at the free throw line. No, they moved to a house. It's going to be North Paulding's ball.
Well, Mickey, I didn't see nobody there for him to push off, but that's what they call was a push off on number 5, Townsend.
Yeah, Coach Cayetano still arguing it. North Paulding's coach is asking what's going on. Either call the timeout or. Cayetano's arguing it was our ball. It was Paulding County's ball. It appears to be a dead ball foul. If there's a dead ball foul, Coach Cayetano goes ahead and calls a 30-second timeout because he's discussing this with the referee. Now he's back discussing with him. He's asking for a dead ball foul, that the ball remains with him. Of course, the referees aren't buying that. Got all 3 head coach over talking with all 3 referees now. I can hear the referee. He did say dead ball. And he told him, recited something to him and told him that was the rule. Coach Cayetano's giving up the battle. He had it fought well on it, but he lost that battle. Now it's going to be North Paulding's ball under their basket. It comes back. North Paulding now sets up as a spread out diamond almost. Ball's a break. They come back in to come out wide. 3 opens Harris up for outside. He drives across through the top, gets back to White. White throws back out to Ober. Ober dropped the ball, end up with a double dribble. So the only thing Paulding County lost out of that was a few seconds off the clock. Ball comes over to Townsend. Townsend throws into Hemphill. Hemphill's coming up. Ober's meeting him just about 3/4 court, taking him on some. Got a good defensive upset. Loop pass to Davis. Davis turns, looks, drives. Comes in, takes his steps, makes his 2.
So Paulding County takes a 38-37 lead here with 1:19 to go. They got a full court trap on. Jackson with the ball, dribbling down the middle. Jackson goes all the way, passes off to number 10, and he hits the number 1. White hits the layup. Now Hemphill with the ball coming the other way. North Paulding up 39-38 with 1:01 to go, Mickey. Davis got the ball out front. Willingham gets it. Drive. Oh.
That's going to be his 4th foul, Ober's 4th foul. He tripped and caught him with the knee as Willingham was driving in. Oh, they were subbing and moving around, had the ball thrown in. Davis has got it.
Be North Paulding's ball. The coach, Mickey, from North Paulding was all the way down here in the Paulding County side. He was all the way under the basket.
Well, it's
here we
like
go.
this, they throw the ball into play.
Number 5, Jackson with the ball off to number 1. And he knocks it out of bounds. It'll be North Paulding's ball. Number 1, White had the ball. Got knocked out of his hands by number 32, Davis. Davis, number 3, Harris shoots from downtown. Misses. Rebound by Davis for Paulding. Paulding with the ball coming down the right side. Mickey Hemphill with the ball out front to Davis. Davis back to Hemphill.
Hemphill does a little backward step on the dribble. He's met out there by Jackson, Rashawn Jackson. He's doing a good defense. Cross dribble. Hemphill throws out to Middleton. Middleton puts it up for a 3. Comes off the back of the rim. Jackson from North Paulding gets it, throws it over to Noonan. Noonan back out to Jackson. Jackson just misses. Got a foul just as the buzzer sounds, looking to see what we got called.
On 11,
White,
Mickey
number
Williams.
11.
That's his 3rd or 4th.
That'll be his 4th.
Williams gets the foul, so there'll be
5th for the half. It was on a shooting, so Jackson had a couple of Jacksons on the floor. So Jackson 15, number 15. That's Quincy Jackson's going to take his shots. Of course, Caetanos Holler, it was on the floor, not in a shot.
So it'll be their ball, North Paulding's ball.
I think with the new rules that's out of this, they have to put the time back on the clock. It was on the floor, so it's not a shot. And there's a second remaining on the clock. Noonan's going to take it out for North Paulding as he looks. Got to be an alley-oop back up to Jackson. Jackson puts the ball up just as he grabs and shoots off the top of the backboard. No score.
That was a great play there. North Paulding leads here at the end of the 3rd quarter, 39-38. And Paulding County was defensing, and North went up for a in-the-air shot, Mickey. That was a great attempt. If he had made that, North Paulding's fans would have gone crazy.
That was it. This 3rd quarter, as I said, the 1st quarter was owned by North Paulding 21-7. 2nd quarter owned by Paulding County 19-6. And now you've got 3rd quarters tie 12 points apiece.
Well, Davis has been a big factor here the last 2 quarters for Paulding County as they trail again 39-38. Williams has 4 fouls, number 11. He's out of the game. Number 5 is in the game. That's Lovejoy. No, that's Townsend. Number 5's in. Number 32, Davis. Number 2, Willingham. 23, Middleton. And 10, Hemphill are in the game for Paulding County. Number 10's bringing the ball in for North Paulding. It'll be their ball to start the 4th. He throws it into number 3, Harris. Harris with the ball out front, comes down right side to number 1, White, and he shoots and gets fouled. Calls it on Davis, I believe. That'll be his, 32.
His second.
His second foul. He'll go to the line. White will for 2 attempts here. Winning 39-38 with 7:51 to go. Shoots the first one, misses. White missed his first attempt. We still haven't had an update on the girls' game. The last time we had it was South Paulding, 46-46, a minute and 10 to go. He misses the second one. White misses both shots. Townsend gets the rebound to Hemphill, down to 23 Middleton. Middleton drives. Davis puts it in. Paulding County goes up, Mickey, 40-39. And who calls timeout?
Looked like the ref calling timeout here. See Jackson apparently getting him checked or getting him looked out. There it is. The referee was just checking on Jackson. Quincy Jackson,
hit in the nose, I think. So Paulding County's got a full court press. Number 3, Harris gets the ball, goes up the right side to 1 White. White to number 10, over to number 5. He shoots and misses Willingham with a rebound. Willingham's got the ball to number 5, Townsend, out to Hemphill, Mickey.
Hemphill takes the ball, and he's got number 5. Rashawn Jackson comes over to Hemphill, out to Middleton. Middleton puts up 3 points and sinks it.
Now Paulding County's hitting the threes. They're up 43-39 with 7:11 to go. Jackson with the ball across the center line to number 10, over to number 3. He shoots a 3, misses, gets his own rebound, follows up with a 2. Mickey Harris goes in and gets his own rebound, makes the shot. 43-41, Paulding County over North. Hemphill with the ball out front.
Hemphill takes the ball, met by Jackson at half court. Jackson's covering good with his feet there, moving that defense. Tries that loop pass over to Davis. It's blocked. Comes down in Noonan's hand. Noonan around his back dribble. Drives the baseline. Passes over to Harris, passes over to White. Townsend knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll be North Paulding ball under their basket. Number 21 comes in for the first time. Dylan. And I can't read my writing for the last name, Jack, so I can't help you there. Throws into Harris. Harris got the ball at the top of the circle here. Turns back, throws over to Noonan. Noonan goes to drive the center, picks the ball up, throws it out to Dylan. Dylan, 21, takes a look around, bounce passes to Ober. Ober goes to drive, passes back down to Noonan. On the low side, comes back out the top and circle to Harris. Harris back dribbles. Got Rush guarding him. Paulding County, they're coming up to a tight man-to-man. Noonan gets the ball, comes off. Townsend goes to help, pulls off, then back over to Ober. Ober goes to drive the center, does a jump stop, gets the ball blocked, comes back out to Harris for 3 points. Misses the 3 points. Dylan comes down with it, throws over to Harris. Harris back out to White. White to Harris, Ober. Harris has the ball, Rush gets a good backdoor block. Goes in for his layup, Rush sinks his first shot.
Paulding County takes a 45-41 lead with 5:30 to go. Harris goes down court, throws the ball to Overton. Overton out front drives, shoots it, misses. Davis gets the rebound for Paulding County. Gets it the ball to Rush. Rush to number 5, Townsend. Townsend back to Rush. Rush out front to set up the play. Got Davis down low. Willingham on the left side. Townsend on the right side. Townsend, Davis gets the ball, drives, and he makes the shot. Davis drives, 47-41, Mickey, with 4:59 to go in the game.
Rush set that up good as he goes to drive the lane. They had to pull over to him, leaving Davis open. He dumps off to Davis, and Davis takes it down the center. Referee calls a hand check foul.
Hey, they're in the bonus, Mickey. They should get 1 and 1 here. They're in the bonus.
That'll be Middleton's fourth foul. So Ober's going up for his 1 and 1.
He'll get to shoot 1 and 1 here. 4:49 trailing. 47-41, Paulding County winning. They trail most of the game. He hits the first one, he'll get one more. 47-42. He can cut it to within 4 here if he hits this one. Next shot up by Overton. He looks, shoots, makes it. 49-43, 4:49 to go. Rush with the ball out front. Rush with the ball out front, dribbling. 15, Jackson guarding him. Rush rushes in, thrown out of bounds, knocked out by number 1.
White.
White knocks the ball out of bounds.
Rush will get the ball for Paulding County under their goal as he sets up. Looks again like a loose picket fence. Rush throws the ball into Davis. Didn't look like North was set up at all. Davis puts it in for an easy 2. Paulding County's come off their full court press. Come back still going man to man. Noonan comes in for a shot. Misses. Ober tries to steal the ball coming in from the back door. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Paulding County ball up under their basket. Brown, number 21, is going to get the ball out of bounds for Paulding County. Again, looks like they're setting up a box around the paint, around the house there. Get a break. Everybody shift to this side. Rush got the ball 3-point, throws out to Williams. Yeah, Williams dribbles backwards, comes back over with Ober on him. He's looking up to try to set up an offense. Seems like they're heavy on one side. Williams comes in for the out of control, misses the shot. Davis comes down with a rebound, puts it back in. Offensive rebound gets him 2.
So Paulding County goes up 51-43. Number 10 shoots one from downtown, hits a 3. So 46-51. They hit a 3-pointer there, Mickey. I don't know how many they have for the night, but they've had quite a few. I do know that. And it'll be
that's their 10th three-pointer. 10
3-pointers. Be Paulding County's ball under North Paulding's basket. North Paulding calls timeout here with 3:48 to go in the game. The score 51 Paulding, 46 North. It's been a real fast pace all the way. Middleton keeps getting the ball inside to Davis. How many points does he have, Mickey?
Oh, now you're going to have to take off my shoes and do some counting here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16,
North
18,
Paulding breaks their huddle, goes back on the floor.
27.
So Davis has had a fantastic night with 27 points, and most of them have been within 5 feet of the basket. He's had Paulding County will get the ball under North's basket with.
Well, Jack, man, his size, that's where you want him scoring his baskets.
I agree.
That's where he should.
He stayed at home and done a good job. He's done a great job for Paulding County here. Rush with the ball, gets it out front to Davis. Now he's out beyond the 3-point line, gets it to number 21, Brown. Brown gets it to number 23, Middleton, and he misses it, and he comes up limping. Middleton comes up limping here, fouls on 2-1.
And that should be the 5th one for Ober. Is it 2-1 or 12?
1-2, you're right.
That's 12, that'll be his 5th foul.
Overton just fouled out, had a great night. How many points did he
end
up with?
No, he only had three off of 3-pointers, but he's been on the defensive side is where he's been, Jack. And on rebounds and forcing turnovers is where they're going to miss him for the remainder of this game.
Well, he definitely was playing some good defense here. So number 23, Middleton, goes to the line for Paulding County. Paulding County up 51-46. 3:32 to go in the game here.
Rashawn Jackson comes in for Ober, who fouled out. Like I said, he's had a terrific defensive game. 3-point scoring, but I don't know how many steals and forced turnovers.
So what the coach did there, he took his entire 1 minute to bring in a player. He finally brings him in. Now Middleton going to get to shoot 1-and-1. Shoots the first one and hits it. 52 for Paulding County, 46 for North Paulding. So here goes Middleton to shoot his second shot, Mickey.
Yeah, he bends his knee, puts it up in the air, hits off the back of the rim. Davis comes down with it. Davis comes down with a dribble, passes off over to Brown, who Brown wasn't ready for the ball. The ball goes, so that's a turnover. Davis was coming up, was really out of position to go up with the ball, so he's ditching it off to Brown. Brown missed it. That comes back now with North Paulding. Harris is bringing the ball over half court, throws out to Noonan. Noonan takes a look, then dribbles toward the center, cross dribbles, comes back to Harris at the top of the key. Harris drives, throws out to Noonan. Noonan puts a 3-pointer up and swishes.
So the score now 49-52 with 3:07 to go here. Number 1, Rush with the ball on the left side. Davis comes out front. The Rush still out front dribbling the ball. Rush still dribbling. He's out front dribbling. Still out front dribbling. Rush drives, shoots, misses. Number 21, Brown, tips the ball in for Paulding County. He got up, Mickey, and tipped that in. Harris gets the ball to Noonan. Noonan shoots the 3, misses. Davis rebounds for Paulding, going the other way. Rush with the ball.
Jackson laid back to give a little bit of a defense there. Rush had to do a dribble behind his back. Throws it to Brown at the top of the key. Quincy Jackson steals the ball, comes off of Brown. We're waiting for the referee's call. Haven't seen it yet. Still haven't seen a call. Still waiting a call. Now the referee's going to come together and huddle to see who they call or what they call. They're together, all three of them shaking their heads. They're talking, we don't know. Jump ball. He's going to declare a jump ball.
It'll be Paulding's ball, Mickey. It'll be Paulding County's ball right here.
Yep, Paulding County's ball. Townsend's going to be out of bounds with the ball to throw it in.
Townsend throws it into Hemphill in the backcourt. 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
Coach is telling Hemphill to slow down, bring it off across. He's setting it up. He's trying to get him to bring back up so that baseline opens up. Hemphill comes across half court, met by Jackson. Hemphill out dribbles him, comes back in, dishes it off to Davis. Davis gets two.
Davis hits the shot, makes it 56-49 with 2:02 to go, and Davis will go to the line for one shot.
Davis bends his knees, has the ball, puts it in the air, and it hits off the front. Then the glass comes down with Quincy Jackson. North Paulding passes off to Harris. Harris brings up the right-hand side, throws over to the other Jackson. Jackson back to Jackson. We got a couple of Jacksons out there working together. Townsend steals the ball on the pass. Gets over to Brown. No, that's not Brown. That's Williams. Yeah. Middleton throws up a three-pointer miss. Townsend comes with it. Said no shot. It was on the floor. Number 3. That's going to be Harris. That'll be his second.
So North Paulding's led most of the game tonight. They're trailing now 56-49 with 1:39 to go. Townsend to bring the ball in for Paulding County.
Townsend's got the ball set. Paulding's setting over. North Paulding's coach is arguing with the referee or talking with the ref. Looked as though Paulding was setting up as a house on the right-hand side.
Paulding County's ball under their own basket. They'll get this right here in a minute. Townsend to throw the ball in.
Setting up a square to come across with a screen to come back in. Davis is open. Townsend going. Passes in to Middleton. Middleton grabs the ball. Noonan steals the ball from him, just takes it right away. Passes over to Jackson. Quincy Jackson dribbles across half court, met by Townsend. Townsend's good, doing his footwork on him. Quincy passed him to the baseline. Out to Noonan. Noonan puts a three-point up. Misses up and over the top of the backboard. Kaysen gets the ball, dribbles back in to go. Comes off the leg over to Noonan. Noonan bounces, shoots up. Townsend smacks it out there. Harris grabs the ball before it goes out of bounds. Harris throws over to Quincy. Now to Kaysen. Kaysen throws up a three-pointer, and it's good for North Paulding. Well, that's Carson, not Kaysen.
The score 56-52, Mickey, with 1:04 to go. Another three-pointer for North Paulding here.
30-second timeout for North Paulding. That'll use all their timeouts.
They're now trailing by 4 with 1:04 to go in the game. It's been a great fast-paced game here. Both teams have been very. Davis, the big man for Paulding, leading them with like 29 points, I think. Mickey's taking his shoes off to count the points here. So it'll be North Paulding's ball. Paulding County looks like they're going to put a full court press on them, Mickey, as we get ready to start with 1:04 to go in the game.
Yeah, Davis has 29 points, 10 so far this quarter.
Townsend to bring the ball in. Townsend gets the ball into Williams. Williams with the ball back to Townsend.
Townsend. I'm sorry, Jack, go ahead.
Townsend with the ball over to Hemphill. Hemphill out front. Gets it into Townsend across the line. Down to Middleton. Middleton looks. Over to Williams. Williams with the ball out front, Mickey.
Now they should be doing with a stall right now to spread the court and come back up. North Paulding hasn't started to foul yet. I'm surprised he picks up the ball and gets the foul. Noonan fouls. That'll be his fourth.
Both teams,
1-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Both teams in the bonus now, Mickey. So Middleton will go to the line here. Well, I said he would. Now Townsend's going. So Townsend's going to the line for.
That's Williams. Javonte Williams is on there now.
32 for Paulding County. Walks off of the foul line. He was in to get the rebound. They've kind of left it for North Paulding. If they get it, he hits the first there. Number 11, Williams, hits the first, makes it 57-52. So here we go. Williams at the line for one more. 36 seconds to go. They're going to have a miracle here. He hits the next one, 58-52. Paulding goes, North goes down the right side. Jackson down to 10. 10 over to Jackson. Jackson drives in, throws it 25, 3, shoots. Comes up short, rebound by Hemphill. Hemphill with the ball down to number 5, Townsend, back to number 23, Middleton, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That'll be Noonan's 5th foul. He should be out.
So number 10, Noonan's fouled out here with 14.8 seconds to go. Paulding County winning 58-52 to this point of the game. 14.8 seconds to go, and Middleton will go to the line.
There's a 6-point. I imagine Paulding County's going to pull off that line altogether.
Yeah, looks that way. So Middleton will be shooting here. We're looking to see what's going on. Well, I don't know what we're waiting on.
Yeah, you're going to have 2 3-points right now, scores. Uh-oh. It's down to 1.6. Something's up with the clock. They're having to reset the clock.
There was 14.4 seconds. Now it's down to 1. I don't know what happened. They're trying to reset the clock. Now they're saying 16 seconds. $16 seconds to go here. Now the coaches are all gathering around. They're talking.
He should have it set at that and just go ahead and run it and stop it. They put it to 17.
Now it's 17 seconds. All right, now Middleton is wanting to get a play going. He's got to shoot a foul shot. Middleton's going to shoot his first. There's 3 North Paulding players on the line, Mickey. No Paulding County player.
Yeah, Paulding County should be saying nope because
he hits the first, 59-52. So they're going to have.
There'll be no timeouts for North Paulding. So Paulding County coach should be hollering no fouls, no fouls, no fouls. Let him pull this off right here. He sinks that second one.
So they're up 60-52.
Yeah, 8 points. Make him pick it up. That's it. Now back out of his way. Now just back out of his way. He puts the 3-point in. 25 for 3.
55-60 with 6. Who called timeout?
They did. They got a foul right off the bat.
Foul's
number
on
25. Is it 25?
Yes.
Okay, that's his first.
All right, Paulding County will go to the line again. Middleton hit 2 a minute ago. They're trailing by 5 with 6.8 seconds to go. Paulding County 60, North Paulding 55. Middleton shoots the first one and makes it 61. He's hit 3 in a row now, Mickey.
Again, that's a 2 3-point shots. I don't believe they can do that in the 6.8 seconds. No timeouts. Matter of fact, they could let them run down the court, make the score.
That's 7 now.
Let them run down the court, score, and never touch the ball because they can hold it for the 5 seconds out of bounds. Just don't even touch it. Just leave it alone.
He hits it 57-62. Paulding County pulls out a win here after North Paulding started with all the 3-point plays there in the first quarter. So the final score here at Paulding County High School is Paulding County 62, North Paulding 55. Both teams shaking hands here. It was a great game, both teams. So, Mickey, I'll let you give them the scores.
Yeah, they did. That's, like I said, the end of the game is 55-62 Paulding County's way. Davis and Middleton coming back in the last quarter to go ahead and dominate this. The last quarter is 24-16 Paulding County's way. Now, again, the thing to talk about for North Paulding, though, is they had, 7 3-points in the first, 1 in the second, and had, so that's 8, 9, 1 in the third, and then 4 more. So what's that, 7, 8, 9, 13 3-point scores in this. Paulding County comes out on top, like I said, Davis being the leading scorer with, 29 points. Again, thank you for joining us on Highway 278, The Mix. And that's it. Here at Paulding County High School, it was Randy Riggs, Jack Daniels, and Mickey Skelton. Thanks for being here tonight. We're signing on.